Do you want to call order, meeting to order and then do a roll call maybe? And while I grab that book.
All right, we can do that. All right, we'll call the meeting to order. Sabrina's got to get something out of the office, so. Cass? Nick?
Present.
Jan?
Here.
Mark?
Here.
Andrew's missing. Rebecca's resigned. I'm here. Now we're at a stalemate here for a second. All right, well, we're going to jump out of order here for a minute. Rebecca has resigned last month, and we said we went out to the people that have talked to us before, so if Chris wants to come up here, we'll swear him in.
I'm here. I'm here.
Do we have to vote on it?
Is
Yeah,
that?
you have to say you want to,
Oh, okay.
and
All right,
then you
yeah.
ask for a roll count, a roll vote, yes or no.
All right. I made a decision to try to want to appoint Chris Lichtenberger for fill the position. All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Thank you very much. It's carried.
Last chance to back up.
All right. I'm gonna wing through this good. All right. Read after
Raise your right
me.
hand.
And raise your right hand.
Raise your right hand and I, and state your name,
I, Chris Lichtenberger,
have been elected to the office of
am elected to the office
trustee
of trustee
of the Village of Buckingham
of the Village of Buckingham,
in the County of Kankakee
County of Kankakee,
in the State of Illinois.
State of Illinois.
Do hereby solemnly swear and affirm
Do hereby solemnly what?
Swear and affirm.
Swear and affirm.
Okay. That I will support the Constitution of the United States
Yes. Support the Constitution of the United States.
and the Constitution of the State of Illinois.
Yeah. And the Constitution of the State of Illinois.
Let me get that. To the best of my ability.
To the best of my ability.
Thank you very much.
Welcome aboard.
We'll fill this out.
Am I supposed to say that? Thank you very much.
No, you're not going to say that to me.
This will be my third time on the board.
No. Well, you-
1969, 97. And what year?
Hey, you gotta come up here and sit
You're
here
up here
now.
now.
yeah.
We would put jam between you. We know you and Nick don't want to be apart, so we're just gonna put you right next to you.
We're right.
All right, and we're staying out of order here for the reading. We have got all our codification stuff back. This will be the first reading of ordinance number 18-3. An ordinance adopting the Village of Buckingham Village Code. Be it ordained by the President and Board of Trustees of the Village of Buckingham, Illinois as follows. Section 1. Pursuant to the provisions of 65 ILCS 5/1-2-3, and from after the date of passage of this ordinance, the Village Code of the Village of Buckingham, Illinois, prepared by Sterling Codifiers Incorporated, contains and complies of all ordinances of a general nature together and with the changes made to say said ordinances under the direction of the governing body of the village shall be accepted in all courts without question as the official code of and law of the village as enacted by the village president and board of trustees. Section 2. There is hereby adopted as a method of perpetual codification the loose leaf type of binder together with the contents supplement service provided by Sterling Codifiers Incorporated, whereby each newly adopted ordinance of a general and permanent nature, amending, altering, adding, or deleting provisions of the official village code is identified by the proper catch line and is inserted in the proper place in each of the official copies, one copy of which shall be maintained in the office of the village clerk, certified as to correctness and available for inspection at any and all times that said office is regularly open. Section 3. All ordinances of a general nature included in this official village code shall be considered as a continuation of said ordinance, provided and the fact that some provisions have been deliberately eliminated by the governing body shall not serve to cause any interruption in the continuous effectiveness of ordinances included in said official village code. All ordinances of a special nature, such as tax levies, ordinances, bond ordinances, franchises, vacating ordinances, and annexation ordinances, shall continue in full force and effect unless specifically repealed or amended by a provision of the village code. Such ordinances are not intended to be included in the official village code. Section 4, it shall be unlawful for any person, firm, or corporation to change or amend by additions or deletions any part or portion of such village code, or to insert or delete pages or portions thereof, or to alter or tamper with such village code in any manner whatsoever which will cause the law of the village to be misrepresented hereby. Section 5. Any person violating any of the provisions of the village code hereby adopted shall be fined an amount not to exceed $750 and imprisonment not to exceed 6 months. All ordinances or parts of ordinances in conflict herewith are to the extent of such conflict hereby repealed. This ordinance and the village code adopted by the same shall be recorded and shall be in full force and effect from and after its passage. Approval and publication in pamphlet form as provided by law. And we will vote on that after, when we go into new business. Now we can go back to the general order. Okay, we have the minutes from the last meeting. Does anybody have any corrections or changes to those minutes? If not, can I get a motion to accept the minutes from the last meeting?
I'll make a motion to accept the minutes of the last meeting as presented.
We have a motion
I'll
to accept
second
the
it.
meeting. Okay, and a second. All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Treasurer's report. At least there it is. That's the budget, I don't need that one. Or it didn't make any sense. All right, the general fund, the ending balance in general fund is $39,817.22. Water and sewer, we have $36,821.15. Motor fuel tax, we have $24,286.29. Donations, we have $163.97. 12-month CD is $10,014.90. The 18-month CD is $18,107.28.
Motion to accept the report.
Motion to accept the treasurer's report. Give a second.
I'll second.
Motion and second to accept the treasurer's report. All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Okay.
So I just, the bills, I don't know what I did, I ended them up wrong. This is the correct grand total. The two totals are the same, but the grand total I messed up, so this is what the grand total is.
Okay, so that's, okay, this is total here.
The grand total is $10,434.63. I do want to propose, I did not add on the final, after we pass the ordinance, the final code, like to pay sterling is 1608. I want to add that on to this, which would make general fund $99,960.52. Let me add, sorry. I just was like adding, that doesn't look right. Plus 2,082, which would make the new grand total, if you guys approve that change, to $12,042.63.
Okay, we'll run through these quick. Verizon phone is $25.50. Kankakee County Patrol, $270. Sure Cleaning Porta Potty, $75. IDES taxes,
Illinois Department.
okay, $14.28. Illinois Department of Revenue quarterly taxes, $36. IRS second quarter taxes, $224.91. ComEd streetlights, $304.77. Mercer Pilot legal publications, $245. Mercer Dead Tech computer repair, $150. Andrews Engineering, for the fees on what street working that we had is $1,066.76. Grosso Trucking,
Okay, this was another one, Patty emailed whoever, but I thought this should come out of MFT. She was saying general, so she emailed someone, so that might, the Grosso Trucking might also be changed, because I believe it should be coming out of MFT account.
oh, I do too.
Okay.
Let's scratch that one for right now. So my surprise was the fact that Grosso Trucking got here in the same calendar year he came. But, yeah, I'll check on this, but that should be MFT. Okay.
That's what I thought, but
Yeah.
she emailed whoever just to verify.
Union Hill Sales and Service for changing the oil and checking over the tractor and getting everything straightened up on it again, $319.69. Brian Parting Code Enforcement, $125. Cotty Duluth Treasurer's Wage, $300.14. Cotty Duluth Cleaning, $36.94. Sabrina Smith, half of clerk's wages, $115.44. Now, we've got to subtract that off of this now, don't we?
Yeah.
I was going to say, that's going to change that considerably.
996052.
Minus
Minus.
504309.
So the grand total, $4,917.43. The total grand total will still be the same. No.
6999.54. Right?
Yeah. What?
6999.54. because we're deleting that one, because we don't have any MFT set aside yet, I mean, we haven't done that yet. So, our total, our new grand total is $6,999.
No, not the grand total, because you're still gonna add it into the grand total. Because it's just gonna change to, out of the MFT,
Okay,
so.
all right, I see what you're doing, I thought we were just taking it out for right.
Yeah, we're gonna
No,
pay
'cause
them,
it
but
still
it's
has to be
gotta,
paid,
gotta come
but-
out of the other
All
one.
right,
Right.
we're good.
I can reprint all this for everybody, I'm sorry. Now there's all these, if anybody would like.
Okay.
I think as long as the bottom line grand total stays the same, we're just allocating it to MFT rather than general.
Yes.
I don't need a new copy.
Okay, and
Make
then,
one for records is all.
and then if the codification, everything passes, we owe Sterling codification $1,608 even money, and we're totally paid with them forever.
Right,
So
just
the-
put it here. We can yearly now.
Underwater, we have gas at Willow Street, $39.79. ComEd Railroad, $280.17. Nicor Gas, Railroad now $11.58. ComEd 150 Walnut, $68. IRS second quarter taxes, $172.13. Martin and Sons Hardware for getting keys made for the gatehouse down there at the end of the drive, $9.40. Aqua bacterial testing, $60. Moon Garden Trash, $1,100. Keith Wood at pumper wages, $224.88. Sabrina Smith, half clerk wages, $115.44. So water is $2,082.11. And the grand total, after we've got everything straightened out, is $12,042.63.
That's a lot of business.
Is anybody that wasn't confused want to make a motion to pay the bills?
I'll make the motion to pay bills subject to funds.
Got a motion to pay the bills, we get a second?
I'll second
Speak out.
We got a motion and a second to pay the bills subject to funds. All in favor?
Aye.
it.
Opposed? Okay. All right. Got the bills all right. Okay, health and welfare on the committee reports.
On health and welfare, we have one violation where that I've given Sabrina the information on, what else, Willow, whatever this one is. And she'll be sending that letter out for mowing weeds. So we have just one violation. We are still, Steve has contacted the lawyer, I've talked to HUD. The property that we mowed on Chestnut Street, we fined them $100, charged $85 for the mowing, have sent the information, Sabrina sent the information, and we're just waiting to hear back. The back property that we thought was coordinated with that has now been separated out. HUD only has the house lot, the back lot is is still the homeowner's name and is in tax foreclosure. So we are making contact to put a lien on that property so that it can't be sold without the fees being paid. If it doesn't get mowed, our next fine will be, it doubles, it's $200 plus the $85. So the house lot is pending the sale, so I'm hoping that maybe will get through before we have to worry about that again. But everything else is in, they did mow the property across the street on Chestnut Street. They mowed both lots and complied with everything there, so that's the ones that we have in violation right now.
Well, and for people that might have questions, Nick and his lady, I got contacted by Connexus, and they said to find somebody, they don't have anybody that goes around
Cass.
mowing these things, or Cass, I'm sorry. So they said that they'll pay, you know, to get it mowed or that stuff, and they keep it up. So we're gonna have that taken care of.
And we're not involved in that.
We're not,
That's
no, the
strictly-
village is not involved in this in any way, shape, or form. He just called to see if we could find somebody local that would mow it.
Well, we used to,
Didn't you contact them and tell them
Yeah.
that you mowed it?
yeah. We used to mow it last year before, when Park TV had it. And they would take some money off of our bill. But she said they did not have an agreement with us, so.
I know. But you also said that, you know, and I said, well, we don't, and I told him, I
What are they
said,
paying?
we don't charge it, they
We
don't
didn't
charge us
do that.
internet down here.
Pardon me?
They don't charge for our internet down here.
Right.
But we don't know what, all he asked was for names of anybody interested.
Yeah, I mean, but they're gonna pay it, it's not coming out of village money, and we're not involved in it. He
Okay.
just called to see if we can line somebody up and they'll take care of it.
Well, it seems logical that Russ would do it, seems that he mows in front
Well,
of
if
it.
I knew Russ wanted to do it, I'd have said something, I didn't figure Russ wanted to mess with it.
Well, he wasn't going to because it had gone so high. But now that it's been mowed, then it's not so bad. So,
All right, anything else on health and welfare?
That's the only things I have that I know.
Water and sewer,
so far everything's good, I assume, with the bills. Our computer's been down, so we haven't been able to.
I heard that, so yeah.
Yeah,
Well,
but everybody had been caught up, so everything was cool with that. Keith
All right.
said there is a water leak down on Elm Street. Now, is that our?
No, it's on their property somewhere,
Okay,
yeah.
and how do we find that?
By opening and closing the service valve, I could hear it, and then I didn't get anybody at home, but I hadn't listened to the outside faucet, and it's really screaming there. And tonight I did get a little bit of chlorine in the water too, in the ditch. So
Okay.
it's pretty much definitely, they have some sort of leak going on their property somewhere.
Did you have her phone number?
no, I don't.
You didn't keep it, would you?
No, that wasn't crossing my mind when I cleaned my phone out.
We just need to get noted out to her for that because.
Yeah, even if we have to leave a note on her door letting her know, hey, we've discovered that the leak is on your property.
Contact us.
Yeah, and to have them get in touch with us, so.
Okay, we'll take care of that. Streets and alleys.
The only question I had, for you, Steve, and I don't know if you know the answer, but there's a couple street signs that are being blocked by trees. Do we have to give the homeowner a notification before we trim them away from the sign so you can read them?
That's only up to you if you want to, but no, because they're hanging over onto our right of way, they're blocking a traffic sign or that stuff. I just cut a couple over here on 16,000 for off of that empty lot behind Johnson's house there because they're hanging out so bad, you had to have your vehicle already in the roadway before you could see anything coming.
'Cause there's
Yeah,
one
we
on-
don't.
There's one on the corner of 16,000 and Ethel.
Yeah.
And
There
then-
was some bad
And then
ones
there's
there.
one right at, my corner on Second.
Yeah. No, we don't. I mean, if you want to say something to them, that's fine, but no, they can't, when it's impeding the signs and that stuff, it's hanging over onto the public right of way, and we can cut it. Like, you can't stop ComEd when they come out there with their trees growing up in their wires. They'll just put a big old U or something in there and keep on trucking.
But you can stop them illegally, they gotta give you 21 days notice before you
Oh, do they?
go on your property. So that's why I didn't know if it was
Yeah.
safe.
No, you won't. As long as you don't have to, if you gotta go on the property, then yeah, let me know and we'll check it out and we'll talk to them, but we gotta get the signs clear anyway.
Okay.
Don't want an accident over a tree branch. Okay, planning and zoning, I guess I'm pretty much gonna hit Chris really right away, but we'll give him a chance to get up to speed. I did hear that Brian got
We had,
a permit.
I'm assuming there was 2 permits. One was for, you know, the house in the corner across from Brian,
No, I don't know.
front porch.
Maybe, that's the only thing
I mean, I had a check from her, it doesn't, he didn't say what it was from, so I'm assuming it was the permit for that, and then another permit for the pool, someone installed the pool.
Yeah.
So there was 2 permits
Yeah.
issued this month. I'm going to assume, but
Yeah, I'm saying
without
there's-
Brian here.
I know he did call, say that he got the 1 permit, we didn't know about the other one.
Okay.
Could we send a letter out about fence on pool to the residents?
I took care of it. They're supposed to be doing it. She was working
Okay,
this week, but she says it's coming down at the end of the month because it's only a temporary pool. They don't leave their ladder in it at all.
Yeah. But
So,
I had it in the face from somebody, and I, well,
yeah, but I did talk to her. so-
great, that's problems out of the way. Andy's not here for the police thing, I can just brief anybody that hadn't heard. We did have a vehicle come down here and do some damage and rutted up the place and threw some garbage around her that. Couple of our people here confronted the situation, and they did clean up their garbage. We do have some ruts back there, but we'll,
and we had reports of,
four-wheelers being down here, when we got down here, I couldn't find anybody. That was that Sunday night when you sent me that, Jan? And that was a little after 8, there was nobody here. I wanted to lock the gate anyway.
and we had an incident where we had, Dennis had an incident with the dog.
Well, yeah,
And
that,
that's all, police were found for that and handled that, what
Mhm.
they did.
I don't know a whole lot about it, so, but Andy might have been able to fill us in more.
Okay, but you forgot buildings and grounds.
Well, we got right over in the building and grounds when we started talking about these permits.
Well, but Cass might have something to say about buildings.
Yeah, so, well, I'm gonna get back to that, I mean, because that was
He
planning
skips
and
them every
zoning was
month, doesn't he,
nothing.
Jan? Every month he skips them.
Ray used to too.
No. Building and grounds was after planning and zoning, I got it in the right order yet. Oh, I did say police, because I was thinking about that crap here.
No, excuse,
Sorry,
it's just.
go ahead, Cass, let me know what's happening.
Well, it's time we got the other day to put in the camera.
I'll leave myself open for else there's something, there's no way around it, I'll be available whenever anybody wants to try to start. Cass and Chris and Nick, and they were down there, we cleaned that, the old guardhouse is what it was down there out.
What was it?
Trash and, 20 years worth of dirt blowing in, and put a piece of plywood over that one window that had the one half of the insulated pane was broke. But we're gonna try to, whenever you wanna try to get some people together, I mean,
And we're gonna continue to lock the gate until we get some.
I would think that we should continue to lock the gate. It's up to everybody else until we at least get the camera in there and see what happens after that.
Well, the sign says closed at 10 o'clock, so lock the gate. And it's willing to do it.
Yep,
Well,
I'd say the
I
same.
mean,
Go
I
if it's
just,
open,
yeah, we're trying to avoid every, if we got cooperation, we can lock it up at 10 o'clock anyway, or earlier than that, once it starts getting dark earlier, not much reason to leave it open until 10. And, if we can take turns or whatever, opening and closing it, that's fine with me, try to save some of this crap. But yeah, whenever you guys want to try to give that a shot, let me know. I mean, we'll figure it out. It can't be rocket science for one.
I kind of feel like, right now anyways, like during the week, I don't think there's much of an issue, but I think that we definitely on the weekend, Friday and Saturday night especially, that the gate needs to be locked at 10 o'clock, because that seems to be when the trouble times are.
Yeah, that's probably very true too.
And if, during the week, just whatever, but that's just my thoughts.
No. And once we get these cameras up and see what we got, I mean, if we're getting a good picture, then let's just see what happens. But yeah, I think, maybe we can get them up in the next week or two and at least get the first set up and then go from there.
The guys that done it, they were low key this weekend. They stayed home.
Well, they might have
Oh, yeah, you get,
been scared into thinking something bad was gonna happen to them.
he talked to his wife,
Yeah.
what's with the scare.
Well, now we got correspondence and I've got nothing.
Only thing, I don't know where it falls, but I think we have as of September 1st, that's the end of that agreement that we had, that trailer be gone on 3rd. And I think we should send a letter back out giving them a reminder that that's the deadline, so that it doesn't come and they say, oh, I missed it. I mean, we need to follow up with that because they've done real well with maintaining other things, but now we have 2 properties that have issues outstanding on them, so
Yeah,
we just need to make sure that they get that one done too.
okay, that'll work.
You got a copy, I'm sure, of the minutes or something in it with that date validating it, right? We'll just send that out too. I mean, I think that'd be the best thing to do, in my opinion, I don't know anybody else.
I don't believe there's any unfinished business here now at all. All right, we're open for new business now. Yeah, Ray was on this part on this codification of that you wanted to read to him.
Yeah, okay, we got one copy, and then I just sent those, so you could take a look at them, but they could stay here, so, you know, so you can see what they sent you a final invoice, amount owing is according to contract. There's no overage charges. We came in right where we thought we would be. The village is elected to have the code on the internet. Below is a link you will want to put. I'll email it to Rob, and then on this and Connie, and then put it on Facebook page. And as soon as he gets the signed ordinance, he'll make this live. So nobody can access anything until it becomes live. So as soon as I am advised the code has been adopted, then I will flip the switch and the code will become live. Going forward, we recommend ordinances to be sent to us as passed. Holding on to them does not save the village any money, and we are firm believers that your code is no good unless it's maintained. We continue to use Sterling, just as we did in redoing your code. We are that second for charts, diagrams, tables, or number of hard copy supplements we send. Just a flat rate page. Excuse me. If you are passing ordinances and they do not affect the code, then we are not charging, but they would like a copy of it. The only other charge is the annual fee of $500 to maintain your code online. This is a flat fee and does not take place of your codification fees. We send an invoice out in December of each year for the following year. If not received by mid-February, we automatically discontinue the service. As good faith gesture to the village, I will not be charging to host your code for the balance of 2018. So again, thank you for your diligent work in seeing that this project to completion. Let me know if you have any questions. Rob Rollins, President. And then the second part is the final invoice, which that you talked about tonight, was for $16.08. And then I just want to thank the board for letting me finish up this project. I think that's something we needed to do a long time. So, and being online, it's going to be a lot easier for everybody to look at. So, okay?
Appreciate all your hard work.
There's no way that I could have been in the middle of what was going on this thing and been able to hang on to it. It would have been too confusing. Well, with that said, and all that is, well, you gotta bear with me, this will be the second reading of this ordinance before we can vote on it.
What? We have to read it again?
Is everybody acceptable with not reading it the second time? You all went through it the first time?
You already read it.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's not say we did.
All right, this will be The ordinance number will be 18-3, and this is accepting the codification books and the final payment to the company. And once we get, like you said, once we get this all voted on and confirmed, we can sign this, send it to them, and they'll put it online. So with that said, if anybody wants to make a motion to accept ordinance 18-3, got a motion to accept the ordinance 18-3. We got a second. It's going to be a roll call vote on this one. For the ordinance, Pat? Nick?
Yes.
Chris? Jan?
Aye.
Bart? And for the record, I vote yes too. This one saves a lot. All right, we'll get this stuff signed, get it off to them. We're done with that.
I need a copy of it, and then I
Yeah.
can scan it and email to them.
Yes, ma'am.
Hi, I have a couple questions. How many homes were in violation for the pool fence? And did you get the money for it? That goes to Barb. Jan, how many homes had pools in it? And did that increase our funding? And
I don't know the number. I gave Sabrina the list is all I know.
We had one
because there's
pool.
one house, there's a couple homes on your street that didn't have a fence. I drove
Ours?
past. No, on Barb's, behind her, same street. I was just wondering.
Well, that's the one that they're
The
being
new
taken
one that
care
went
of.
up,
The new one that went up,
I have no idea if it was.
there's a
in
new
or
one
not.
that went up, and it has a fence on the rail which covers the requirement
Okay,
with a locking step.
with the locking step. Okay.
The one behind us, that's actually on the street behind us,
Okay.
that one, which is I think Pine, is it? No?
That's
Yeah.
Pine Street.
It might
Yes,
have been Pine.
that one, they've been notified.
Uh-huh.
That's the only two violations that I knew of fences.
Okay. Yeah, I only drove past it, so I was wondering.
Yeah, well, that, we also, the ordinance is not specific on type of fence,
Right.
so we have to be very careful on the type of fence, but yes, that's the one Janet talked, or
Jan
Jan
spoke
talked
to,
to.
okay.
Yes. And the other one, when that happened and that pool went up, Brian went over and inspected the fence along the rail because it is a fenced rail with a
Right.
locking step which fits the requirement for the
Fits,
fence.
okay. And, about the videos being installed, are you gonna post some signs that says that there's video surveillance?
There'll be one sign posted on the front gate, that's all we have to have.
Okay, great. Thank you.
Um,
Oh, and wait 1 second. And I am now the Republican, Norton, for the Norton County, committeeman. So if you need signs, I'm here.
Don't bother bringing them to me, ma'am, I'll make it public right now.
Okay, that's fine.
It
Okay,
doesn't matter. She's a Republican committeeman for the Norton Township.
right,
Oh,
yeah.
I mean,
So,
I don't.
I just voted in, so that was
Great.
great.
That's
Thank you.
awesome.
That's fine,
That's
you know,
awesome.
somebody gotta do it. I've done it for Democrats for years, but I got tired of running K&T.
Yeah,
The only other thing is we have, and Chris, this is kind of new to your area here, but the one issue we had with violation of trash on property, now that we have this new ordinance adopted, we kind of had stalled and not done it until we made sure we had all our copies of our ordinances, what we needed. So we need to go through that and quote the violation to him and send that letter out, so, that's the only one we talked about.
Yeah, I'll
at
get
the
together,
last
I'll get
meeting. I just
together
wanted
with
to
Chris
remember
so we
that.
can catch up to speed on that.
That's all I had.
I'm gonna give that to you, 'cause I'm gonna wind up. Okay, yeah. Does anybody else got anything for new business tonight?
mm-mm.
oh, what is AT&T brand new lines? What is that for?
I have no idea.
All I know is I can tell you they're running them all the way along 115 also.
Yeah, I know, they have been for a long time.
AT&T, when this lady called about them messing their fence up and such, AT&T, what they flat out told her was that's an independent contractor, and if you got a problem with how they did it, you need to call them. Now, that doesn't make any sense to me. Because if it's AT&T and you contract somebody, AT&T is still liable for their contract. So, just put that where it's actually on state property, it's not ours, because that's the easement on that road, which is a state piece of highway. So, we didn't dig any deeper. I think Ray's got his hand up a little bit.
Also, just FYI, Conexus is putting in fiber optics too.
Yeah.
So that might have something to do with, besides AT&T, that orange tube,
Yeah.
usually our fiber optics will
Yeah.
go in. So,
That's what the local fiber optic,
yeah, okay,
conduit for fiber
yeah.
optics.
Well, maybe it's them then, I don't know.
I just know, and we had a resident contact us with the name on that, the internet service there, and Steve had, last month had reported that he made calls to them, and we're just,
I called him, he was supposed to call me, he was gonna be out, whatever, he was supposed to call me on Monday to make it, to kind of see what was going on, but I didn't hear back from him, and, you know, he was kind of well, I don't know, when he found out we didn't have a water tower or grain elevator or anything else to put a kicker on. So I don't know what that'll be, I mean, all I'm gonna do is give him the opportunity to take a look, and if they can put something up, we'll see what happens. Other than that,
just
I'm
give
not gonna get
residents more
involved.
options.
Internet is for whatever anybody can do.
I have a question about that code fire thing.
Yeah.
There's a website for it, for us to check. Oh, do we have to, that?
Yeah, he stated that, me or Patty will put it on Facebook and give everyone a copy of it after we send them the final payment, and it's not gonna be live until they receive the final payment.
I would suggest,
So,
yeah,
I will-
don't put it on until we know it went live,
Right.
otherwise we're gonna be called every time we
Yes,
turn
and I will
around.
send it to you, to all the board members, and then post it on Facebook at the same time when it becomes available online.
Oh, excuse me, but if it passed, can I have access to it? And if, because this is different than the code book that I got, right?
No, it's all the same. It's just now online.
No, I
Just
mean,
been
no,
revised.
so no, right, revised, but
It will
revised
be
how?
online and you'll have access to it.
You can
Anybody in the
access
village
it
will have
online
access to it.
through Sterling's.
No, hold on a second, what, I'm at home.
Okay, you will be able to access it from the link on the Facebook page, Village of Buckingham Facebook page link. And that will take you straight to
To the
Sterling
code,
Code
Sterling
Fires.
code, right.
And that, all our ordinance, the whole village ordinance book, it's right there, will be on.
Okay, but if it passed today, correct?
Mhm.
Okay, so from today until when you put it on live, does that mean that we have to adhere to that new code book or not?
It's the exact same ordinances, except now they're in one spot instead of 5 different books. But you do have a copy of every single ordinance that we have.
And they haven't changed?
not from what those.
We haven't.
They
Not the
are
200 art-
Now in a one
'Cause-
PNC binder, one
okay,
PNC
all right.
place.
Because there was, the one village ordinance meeting that I came here, the last one, they said that there was going to be a flat fee for any violations. Now, that was not in the old book, because I read every single page in the old book, just because.
That was sent to Sterling, so that may be one that's.
See,
Well,
that's
all-
one
all
that
in
wasn't
this book.
in there.
Bottom line is, we gotta send this stuff back to them, soon as they get it, they hit the button, it's online.
Yeah, I mean, we passed it to pay them and to accept the book, but until it's live, I don't think we can, I don't wanna open it up to one person and not everybody. All right?
Well, we can't open it up
It's
till they
not
get
gonna
it.
be
It
available
won't be
even to
available,
me,
that's
to
true. Okay. So,
any board member.
Okay, so we're not going to be in violation? Okay, thank you.
You plan on doing something?
No, not yet. I'll let you know.
All right, I don't have anything else, does anybody got anything else? If not, can I get a motion to adjourn the meeting?
Oh, yeah.
I make a motion to adjourn.
Got a motion to adjourn, get a second? I got a second, all in favor, say aye. Opposed?
I'm missing 2 shows, come on.
I was actually getting ready to go to bed early. I was falling asleep in my chair and I got.
Yeah, Chris, if you
Oh, I
got,
had